That was super annoying. OBS just crashed on me, so we had to restart the stream. Like, literally, OBS just crashed. Then I tried to open it back up, and there was an update, so I don't know why that happened. But anyway, we're back. Kind of doing a bonus stream, excuse me, of Final Fantasy XIV Online. And I don't know, I guess maybe, hey Ricky, how's it going? Yeah, it was an accident. The stream ended just because it crashed. So that was just an unfortunate thing. If you wouldn't actually mind, I don't know, did it repost the new link? I don't know. In Discord. Yeah, so I'm afraid to like touch anything now because the OBS just crashed when I was trying to move over to the game completion thing. But anyway, what just happened is Sabyasachi redeemed a sub Friday, a Crimson Friday, and asked for Jurassic World Evolution. So what I was trying to say before it crashed is I'm very excited about that because I've been wanting to check out Jurassic World Evolution for a long time now since I've gotten it. Haven't played it at all, and Cora's been talking about it a lot, so I'm really excited to get into it. So we will schedule that, and I'll share the link for the scheduled stream like tomorrow. But we'll get that on the calendar so that we can do a nice scheduled stream for a sub Friday or something of Jurassic World Evolution, and I will make sure that Cora and Sabyasachi are able to attend for whenever it is scheduled. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys for the new video likes. Sorry again that the stream crashed. I wasn't able to get OBS up back up quick enough to like kind of reestablish connection, so had to just start a new link, a new video. But it is what it is. So we're having fun. We're going through some of the patch content of Final Fantasy 11 or Final Fantasy 14 here. So let me read this because we were in the middle of reading from Minfilia. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have a task for you. I would like you to deliver these documents to Slaffborn. They concern our forthcoming move. Do take care on the road and represent us well, Crimson. All right, so what's happening is we are moving the Waking Sands, or sorry, we're moving the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, which is kind of this like hero organization. We're moving it to a new location outside of the borders of any one country so that we are seen as being an independent organization, not tied to any one country or anything like that. And so now I'm going to go to Mordona and kind of scout the place out here at Revenant's Toll. So here we go. Sabyasachi said, absolutely. I played Jurassic World Evolution 2 and loved the cute dinosaurs, but not high graphics. Now I can enjoy it. Can't wait for the stream. Oh, awesome. I didn't actually realize, Sabyasachi, that you had also played Jurassic World Evolution. I'm very excited to check it out. I love Jurassic World. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So we will get that scheduled. All right, let's head over here to Slaffborn. Okay, we've been here before. I was told to expect a Scion, but I didn't expect it to be you. It's been far too long, Crimson. You have something for me, yes? Sealed documents detailing the Scion's planned operations for the next several weeks. Let's see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? Would that we had a dozen more like you. Since we don't, though, we'll just give you the work of a dozen men. I jest. All right, so we can get a choker of aiming. Now let's talk to Slaffborn for the next mission. It's possibly a primal. A primal is basically like a summon, a really strong boss enemy, godlike enemy type of thing. Slaffborn would show you around the Scion's soon-to-be home in Revenant's Toll. Back to do the work of a dozen men, I see. Ha! But I jest. Even I can appreciate that an important man such as yourself has little time for menial tasks. But since you're here, mayhap you'd be keen on having a look around the Scion's new home. See that impressive structure over there? That's the place. Awesome. It was originally built to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes complete with a tavern where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortunes to be had about the realm. It may get a bit raucous at times, but I imagine it'll be as good a place as any to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Come with me, I'll show you around. Is that you, Crimson? I'm quite sorry to interrupt, but I have a most urgent news. We received grim tidings from Gridania, and would appear our aid is required at once. I must ask you to report back to the Waking Sands with all due haste. Is everything quite all right, friend? Love his little mustache. Yeah, we've got to go. I can't say I'm privy to the details, but it would appear this is no time for leisurely tour. But no worries, you can rest assured that I'll see to all necessary arrangements. Pray return any time after you've seen to your more pressing matters. Will do. How are you doing, Ricky? I'm assuming you didn't get kicked out of your house for, working on your room and whatnot, right? Hope you're doing well. How's it going, Red? Welcome back. Alright, where are we going? It's possibly a primal. We're going to Thanalin. Back to the Waking Sands. Seriously, all this teleporting is just gonna take all my money. Yeah, Red 2, believe it or not, my streaming software actually crashed. So, I had to restart the stream and I wasn't able to do it fast enough to reconnect. Glad to hear that you're fine though, Ricky. Yeah, so that was annoying. But thank you for the for the double video likes, essentially. I'm getting double the likes on one stream. I'm like cheating. But I appreciate that, everybody. Sorry again about the crash. My streaming PC just really is awful. I'm telling you guys, the purchase that I really want to make is I really want to get a nice gaming streaming PC. I'm hoping sometime next year that I might be able to do that. We'll see how the finances work out. A messenger from the Twin Adder came to the Waking Sands while you were in Mordona. I wasn't privy to his conversation with the antecedent, but I did see the look on her face after he took his leave. Something is definitely amiss. Could it be that the Ixal have summoned Garuda again? Or mayhap Imperial forces have been sighted within the Shroud? Well, whatever it may be, I'm absolutely certain it's nothing you can't handle. Now, go and ask the antecedent, is there anything you can do? Hey, Sleepy, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a little while. Hope you're doing well, Sleepy. How are you? How was your Thanksgiving? Have I been able to find a Switch? I haven't. You basically have to... The only way you can get it is if you go into a store physically and they happen to have one. They won't even show you online if they have them in stock. Like, you just have to go in and get lucky, basically. A friend of mine got one, actually. And I asked him, he walked into a GameStop and they had one and he got it. But I have not been able to get one yet. I haven't seen any. They're out of stock everywhere. I was hoping maybe I'd get a nice Black Friday deal or something, but couldn't get one. Glad to hear that you had a good Thanksgiving, Sleepy. Had a homie come over and he loved your Mosin so much. That's awesome. Thanks for the video likes. You said, please, hats. Oh, what are moon rocks? Gotcha. Yeah, Quora's got it. Moon rocks are earned from watching the stream, one every minute and rolled out every 5 minutes. And you can use them in the loyalty store. If you go !store, you can look at the different things that you can redeem for moon rocks. It's basically just loyalty points in the channel. So it kind of incentivizes people to subscribe, to watch, to chat, things like that. And it just makes the stream a whole lot more fun. I knew this day would come, yet I prayed it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe that another primal, or an entity resembling one, has been summoned in Gridania. It's been a lot of story so far, heavy on the story. We're going to get into the battles. Thine arrival is customarily timely, Crimson. The etheric waves leave little room for doubt. Thy talents will be needed ere long. If there be truth in my suspicions, 'tis a familiar foe we face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex. We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Oriander says, the readings bear a strong resemblance to ones observed more than 5 years ago. Though I had hoped the Mongols guard beyond such follies. Suffice it to say, this disturbance warrants a full investigation. Thy presence hath been requested by Commander Hilua. He awaiteth thee at the Adder's Nest. There's a lot of, like, French-sounding names in this game. It's kind of interesting. Pray hasten to Gridania, Crimson. Ida and Papalibo will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of the crystal. All right, so we got to go to the Adder's Nest. You said you also found rusty ammo. Well, don't use it. Don't use rusty ammo. That's a bad idea, but you can look at it. Found a 16 gauge 7/8 ounce slug. Where? Just like in your woods or something? All right, let's head out to New Gridon. Wait. I can travel there for free using return. Yeah. We're not going to spend 1,000 gil on that when I can just do it for free. She went down to Fort Lauderdale for Thanksgiving, wants to come back, but she also don't want to, because she doesn't want to pay for this kid's Apple Watch. I just got an Apple Watch. Put the unboxing video up on the channel, and I'm really liking the Apple Watch so far. It's been good. I'm liking it a lot, actually, for tracking my sleep patterns and seeing how much sleep am I actually getting. It just kind of automatically does it for me. It's great. I love it. But also counts like my steps, calories, reminds me to stand up and walk around when I'm sitting for too long. Lots of great features health-wise of this Apple Watch. I like it a lot. A pleasure to see you as always, Crimson. Thank you for answering my summons. Quite frankly, I could think of no one more qualified to... but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Allow me to explain. All right, what should I get? Bracelet of Striking, Maiming, or Fending? Direct hit rate, I don't know. Let's go. I keep just getting the red ones. Bracelet of Striking, I guess. Maybe I'm going too all in on those stats, though. I don't know. We'll keep getting them. Whatever. You said you found it near a thrift shop nearby in the woods next to it. That's awesome. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's creepy. I don't know. I know your phone does count your steps, but it's not as like accurate as your Apple Watch would be. But the Apple Watch has a lot more health stats than just the steps. It's more like it gets your heart rate. Like it's just tracking everything all the time while you're wearing it. So, Ricky, you're doing Ultra Nightmare Tag 2. Oh my gosh. Good luck, Ricky. Keep us posted on your status for that. Thank you guys for the video likes. Dogpool says this game sucks. I love this game. We're a variety streaming channel. We play all kinds of different games on this channel. Everything from something like, you know, Warzone and Fortnite, Halo, to Doom Eternal, to Far Cry 6, which we beat the main story earlier today, to Final Fantasy XIV. Many other types of games we'll be playing. You know, we were playing BioShock Infinite, playing some Jurassic World Evolution coming up. Lots of games. So, you know, not everyone's going to like every game, and that is totally fine. You know, tune in for the games that you enjoy, and just skip the ones that you don't. Totally understandable. I know that not everybody likes Final Fantasy. It's a little bit more of a niche game. And, but that's okay. I love it, so I just want to play it. And this is a bonus stream, so I don't even feel bad. Like, I wasn't even planning on streaming tonight, but I've been itching to play this game. The new expansion's coming out on Monday, and I've been thinking a lot about it, so I just want to play. We're not going to be anywhere near ready for the expansion on Monday, but that's okay. Oh, this is your second run of the Tag 2 Ultra Nightmare. Jeez. I didn't actually realize you did Tag 2 as well. I thought you just did the base game, Ricky. Sleepy, which iPhone did you get? Hail to the king, Kupo. Vorsai Helua wishes to brief you on the latest crisis in Gridania. Not long ago, the Moogle Kuplo Kop visited the Adder's Nest to request an audience with the Elder Seedseer. He spoke of an imminent threat to all Moogle kind, one which would imperil the entire Twelveswood if left unchecked. You proved an able ambassador to the Sylphs, and we would have you reprise the role in our dealings with the Moogles. The rest you should hear from Kuplo Kop himself. He awaits you with the Elder Seedseer at the Lotus Stand. Alright. So where do we have to go now? Oh, right over there. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, again, I know that Final Fantasy, in some ways, is kind of a weird game. Not everybody likes it, and that's totally fine. That is totally fine. Wait, so where is this person? Oh, the Lotus Shrine. Where are we going? Right here. Okay, okay. Right over here. I know, Cora. I'm excited. I'm excited for you to get your new phone, dude. That's gonna be awesome. Silent Conjurer. The other scions have already arrived. Sir, may I show you in? Ricky said, I did the base game in both DLCs and Ultra Nightmare. I'm just replaying for experience. Well, I appreciate that, Dogpool. I appreciate you giving the video a like, even though it's not your cup of tea. Appreciate you, Dogpool. Okay, I'm about to do something. I'm gonna change scenes, and let's cross fingers. Please don't crash again. Please don't crash again, okay? Here we go. Dogpool, look on the tree. We got new Crimson Knights, new subscribers in the month of December are getting their own ornament on the tree for the month. Look, there you are, right up on that tree, Dogpool. So, thanks for being a part of the community. I'm glad that you're a part of the community. And we'll keep games that you like in the rotation. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, it's because it crashed and it didn't save the chat spammers is up there. So I'll add chat spammers back in. Talk spammer back in. But it put Dogpool back, so that was convenient actually. All right, proceed to the Lotus Stand. Yes. All right, here we go. Connie Senna. She's kind of the leader of Gridania, which is my home country in this game. That thing's called a Moogle, and they're cute and funny. Please, you have to stop them, but you mustn't kill them. They're not bad Moogles, Kupo. They're just misguided. A gentle, no, firm thrashing's in order, yes, but no. Calm yourself, Kuplo Kop. Can you not see that he hasn't the faintest idea what you're talking about? Be quiet this instant. Pray forgive his witless outburst, sister. Most grateful am I that you've come, Crimson, and upon such short notice, truly, Gridania could not wish for a more stalwart ally. But you are doubtless eager to know wherefore we summoned you. Our friend Kuplo Kop has brought to us news of a most unsettling development. All right, Cora, sounds good. Thanks for hanging out, and congrats on getting the Jurassic World Evolution sub Friday, Crimson Friday, via Sabyasachi. So, thank you, Sabyasachi. You're so generous with those sub Friday redemptions. All right, Cora says we'll be back, so sounds good, dude. Red 2, I'll put you on the tree too, since you recently subscribed. I'll get you up on that tree, okay, Red 2? I'll have to do it later, though, so that this thing doesn't crash on me again. It would seem that Good King... So, Red 2, for Friday, you will be on the tree, all right? I promise. It would seem that Good King Moggle Mog the 12th has returned to Eorzea. A curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to tell, I myself cannot say for sure if he is a genuine figure from history or some manifestation of Moogle mythology. Kuplo here would have me believe the former. Once upon a time, we Moogles served the gods in the heavens. It was quite nice up there. Unspeakably beautiful, unimaginably spacious, and with literally an endless supply of wine, Kupo! Sounds awesome. In spite of this, or possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually became discontented and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Moogles. So, Good King Moggle Mog the 12th, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time had come to leave Kupo. The realm of man would suffice, he said, so all the Moogles should live there instead. Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we couldn't safely fly down. But Good King Moggle Mog the 12th, may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do, Kupo. He had a rope, you see, the longest one ever woven. This he nobly held while his subjects climbed all the way down to the world below. And that is how we Moogles came to this land, Kupo. All of us except Good King Moggle Mog the 12th. May his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens so that Moogle kind might at last know peace. Except that he's not remaining in the heavens, from what I understand. That being a reason for contacting us, yes? Oh, you got a mic, Red? That's great. I'm looking forward to playing some Fortnite for the last night of Chapter 2 on Friday. And thank you guys for the video likes. We're all the way back up to 5 likes on the video again, despite crashing and having to start over. So I appreciate that, guys. You're great. I appreciate you all. I'll bet he tied the rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me again what the problem was with him returning to Eorzea? The problem, Ida, lies in the fact that he was summoned. It's our belief that Good King Moggle Mog the 12th is a myth made manifest via means akin to those employed by the beast tribes in the summoning of their gods. Wait, you're saying a handful of Moogles with a boatload of crystals wished really, really hard and he just sort of appeared? Would that even work? What I cannot fathom is why they would even try. With Garuda humbled and the Ultima weapon destroyed, what new threat could have prompted them to take so drastic a measure? Might that not in itself be the answer? Twice in the last half-decade, Eorzea has been brought on to the very brink of destruction, only to be spared at the last by the heroics of a chosen few. To you who so braved those tempests and survived by virtue of your own strength, this latest period of peace will doubtless seem a welcome respite. But to those who had not the power to defend themselves, who were spared but only by another's grace, this is merely the calm before the storm. I just realized that this girl's name is Raya Osena. I wonder if Connie Senna is like her mom or something. Dogpull says your shirt's kind of fading away in your back screen. I know. I don't know why up here it is. I don't know. But this sort of gets faded out too sometimes because the green screen takes it away. But to those who had not the power to defend themselves, who were spared only by another's grace, this is merely the calm before the storm. I think the Moogles Guard are afraid of what tomorrow will bring. What do we got? Redeemed a Crimson Dab? Woo! That's a dab for the Crimson Knights. A dab for Red 2. There you go, Red 2. Got the dab going. That fear has driven them to call upon a greater power, one they believe can be relied upon to protect their loved ones and their homes, come what may. I assure you, the Moogles Guard only want to protect the forest from outsiders, but ever since the return of Good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his boundless grace fill our hearts with love, they've started to get a little carried away, Kupo, verging on a lot, in fact. I kind of like this scene. It's a good-looking scene, isn't it? Like the sylphs who summon Rama, you mean? Worth every point. The Crimson Dab. I feel like it got cut off, though. I gotta like I don't know. It's getting cut off either way. We cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influencing the Mughals in a manner similar to that of a primal. We share the same concern. Whoever or whatever the king may be, it's our belief that he poses a threat not only to Mughal-kind, but to Gridania as a whole. Thus do we beseech you, Crimson, confront good King Moggle Mog the 12th and drive him from our midst. Yeah! Humbly I do thank you. Well, let's see if we get the job done. The sanctuary of the Mughals Guard and their leaguer lord is concealed by magical wards. Brother Isumi Yan of the Conjurers Guild will doubtless be able to offer insight on how they might be dispelled. Pray seek his counsel ere you proceed any further. Yay. I like playing this game because it's more chill, you know? It's just a different kind of vibe and speed. Different vibe and speed from some of the other games. It's kind of a nice break. Alright, so now hail to the King Kupo. Speak with Brother Isumi Yan. Where is that? In Gridania. So let's just head up this way. Back to Nafika's altar. This game obviously is an MMORPG. Massively a multiplayer online game. Wait, so where are we going now? Oh, we actually have to go back this way. Down this way. I've been popping into this game every so often to, like, just craft and stuff like that to get my crafting levels up. But I really have not been playing it very much. We've been focusing a lot on Doom and Far Cry. And new games that have come out. Welcome, Crimson, welcome. That you should be the one to face good King Mughal Mog the 12th is of great comfort to me and to the elementals both. As I'm sure you know, the Mughals are not by their nature a warlike race, yet should the king be suffered to remain, it's like that his influence will bring about a change in them. Thus does it behoove us to defeat him quickly before any lasting damage is done. Make whatever preparations you deem necessary and inform me when you're ready to seek the king. Alright, we'll do the bracelet of aiming. Let's make sure we've got all the best gear. We'll put on these aiming things. Equip that up. Excellent. Update the gear set. Dogpool asks, Crimson, any Dark Souls? I have never played Dark Souls. It seems like that would just be a punishing game to play. Have you played them, Dogpool? At this point, Doom Eternal is the hardest game I've ever played. You have selected Regicide. Brother Isumi Yan would unfold to you the secrets of good King Mughal Mog the 12th's magical defenses. The wards barring access to the King's Sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of enchanted keystones, the selfsame method employed 5 years ago when first the king was summoned to Eorzea. It was with great regret that we were forced to sanction the slaying of the guardians who then held the keystones, for none were in our possession at the time. By the grace of the elementals, however, we have been spared that burden on this occasion. Kuplo Kop confided in me that he had been entrusted with a set of keystones by the Mughals Guard themselves. Yet, wishing not to betray their confidence, he begged me to find some other means to gain entry to the King's Sanctum. Alas, I've been unable to do so and dare not labor any longer for fear that the Mughals might succumb to the corrupting influence of their liege lord. We must needs have Kuplo Kop's keystones, Crimson. Pray go to him and beg his assistance. He awaits you at the Whetstone Pier. Impress upon him our great need, and I am certain he will yield. Okay, so where are we going? You've selected Regicide. Where is this? It's all the way over there. All right, so we can just use the Ethernet to get there. It said Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 and playing Bloodborne this weekend. Dude, that's intense. Ricky, what do you mean more so than Doom? Actually, which one are we going to here? We want to head over to the Lancers Guild. All right, let's head on down here. So, how will you do it, Kupo? Oh, we told you about that. Well, if there's truly no other way, I'll do it, Kupo. Take the ferry to Sweet Bloom Pier. I'll go on ahead. Oh, I was... If you're asking me, I was saying I never played any of the Dark Souls games. My impression is that it is extremely difficult. Possibly more than Doom. But I've only played Doom. I've never played Dark Souls. But from everything that I've seen, Dark Souls is just a brutal game. Extremely difficult. Doom is extremely difficult too. All right, let's go to Sweet Bloom Pier. But we'd have to ask somebody who played both, you know? That's the only real way to know. Here are the Moogle Warriors. Don't you dare lie to me, Kupo. I know what you're planning, and I won't allow it. Open your eyes, Kupo. The king will never be satisfied, no matter how many crystals you bring him. All right, Red 2. Have a good night. Thanks for being a part of the stream, and I look forward to playing some Fortnite with you on Friday. Night, dude. We offered you a choice, and this is how you repay us by consorting with its Elysian, Imperials, Gridanian Sylphs. You're no different from the rest of them. Actually, you're worse, Kupo. Traitor to his kin's Moogles. He plots treason against the crown. And this is an angry Moogle. Enough. Kuplo Cop will answer for his crime soon enough, as will all who defy the will of good King Moogle Mog the 12th. May he reign forevermore. Kupo. Am I gonna have to fight these Moogles? Also, why are they huge and this guy's so small? The king is planning to purge the 12swood of his enemies, Kupo. We've got to stop him before it's too late. Speak with Kuplo. Been a lot of talking in these missions, not much fighting or anything. No fighting so far in this patch. The entrance to Thorn March is deep within the Bramble Patch, Kupo. If you take me there, I can nullify the ward, but be warned. The Moggle's Guard has set traps to lure enchanted beasts. I can't hide from them, so you'll need to protect me, Kupo. Escort Kuplo Cop safely to the warded entrance. Should you fail to defend him or move too far away, he will return to Sweet Bloom Pier, where you may rendezvous with him before trying again. Let's go, Kupo! Alright, here we go. We gotta protect this dude, I guess. Alright, here we go. We've got to protect him. You see a hostile presence. Now we're finally fighting something here. Oh, okay. He's dead. All right, let's keep going. Where are we going? Like, where are we going? I don't want to go that way. We have to get... Where do we have to get? We have to get over here. Okay, let's go this way. I mean, these are just nothing. They're only level 14. Like, they're nothing. All right, we just, like, murdered a bunch of things. Malevolent squirrels? No. Murdering squirrels now. All right, let's keep going. This is the direction we gotta go. Kill this boar real quick. Now we'll kill this Galago, which looks like basically a monkey creature. All right, Kuplo Cop is getting hit, so that's a problem. Seems like... Wait, what? What is this? Black bat? Okay. I didn't even see that thing. Okay, Malevolent Ked. Okay. Let's get out of the way there. Okay, and now it's dead. Oh, there's another one! I didn't even see it! Alright, it's dead. Let's keep on going here. We gotta head this way, but I'm gonna have to pass this guy, so let's take him out. Disease Treant. We're heading up this way. I love how active the stream's been tonight. This is making me think that I should just switch away from... I should switch away from Wednesday mornings and just go back to Wednesday nights. Oh, geez. Gotta get out of his area of effect here. Malevolent Stroper. Alright, we gotta kill all these things to protect him. Kupo is actually pretty hurt. Hopefully he can regain some health in a second here. Are we going to die? That's what he just said. He might. I hope not, though. Jeez. Alright, so we killed all those. Let's keep killing these ones, too. Must protect the Moogle! Alright. Barrier threshold. Let's see. We're here, Kupo. I don't see any more beasts, do you? I certainly don't. We made it. All right, we didn't fail. Are you ready to face the king, Kupo? Then step closer to the ward. Raise your hand and focus. Like when you attune to an aetheryte, Kupo. I'll open the way for you. All right, here we go. We might have to do kind of like a boss battle, basically. Regicide. Killing a king. The rest is up to you, Kupo. Now go and teach those foolish Moogles a lesson and send the king back whence he came. The duty finder has been updated. Thorn March hard, now accessible. Okay. So what we want to do is This regicide thing. I gotta remember how to duty finder. What is that? You? Okay. What we want to do is... This is apparently a trial. Thorn March hard. I wonder if I can just... Do I just click on this? Yeah, okay. Good King Moogle Mog, the 12th of his name, has once more been called forth by the Moogle's guard. Though the king is not considered a primal in the strictest sense, he poses a threat not unlike that of the Beastman gods, in that his influence could corrupt his people's peaceful nature. And so, like those other Ether Star beings, he too must be felled for the sake of the realm. This is 8 players. So this is going to be, like, possibly pretty significant. And you get Tombstone of Poetics from doing this. All right, let's see. This will be like a major battle, potentially, because Trials is not just one party of 4, but actually 2 parties of 4. So let me look this up, actually. Because what are we looking for? Thorn March hard. Oh. So we're just like in it? Just like that? Okay, well, I didn't have time to really look it up. We're just gonna see what happens. I'm probably gonna do something stupid. People are gonna be mad at me, and they're just gonna have to deal with it or kick me out of the party. I don't know. We're gonna do our best here. We're doing the Thorn March trial. Basically a boss battle against a Moogle. Kupo, who in the 7 hells are you? Meddling adventurers, I'd wager. Moogle's Guard, to arms! Defend the king, Kupo! I think we're gonna have to, like, kill all these Moogles, basically. Whoops. The warrior needs to be tanked and another. All right. Okay, the nice thing about being a bard, which is basically a glorified archer, is that we basically just shoot and kill everything. That's pretty much all we do. Like, we're just gonna light this guy up. Whisker-Raw, Coop-de-Coop. Like, dead. Look at that. We just, like, melted that dude. All right, absolutely just melting these Moogles. Wait, we're doing this now, Kupo? Just killing a bunch of, like, floating teddy bears is basically what we're doing. Oh, shoot. They hit me. Good healing, though. Good healing. They healed me back. Ruffle tuft cap to coop to cap to cap. I don't know. I don't know. This actually is so far very easy for us. We're just shooting everybody here. All right, so that's at 3. Oh my gosh, they all came back to life? Hail to the Koopa, I mean king! Dude. Oh my gosh, this dude is huge! Good King Moogamog. Alright, let's kill him. Alright, we gotta kill some of these smaller ones, I think. Maybe we gotta do it in order, though. Like, let's kill 2. How about 3? There's so many! Oh, jeez. Let's get out of the way of that. Who else is left? Alright, let's kill 4. 4. Alright, now here's 5. Woolywart, Cuckoo, Kogi. Oh shoot, I need to get out of that AoE. So I'm confused. Can we kill this guy? 1 and 2 are still up. This is just insanity right now. Uh-oh. Okay, I still took a ton of damage. Alright, now let's kill good King Moogle. He's taking all the damage now. Please. Wasn't difficult at all. Bye-bye, King Mogul. Oh man, that wasn't tough at all. We destroyed him. Woo. Awesome. GG's, loot. I'll greet it. Player commendations. Sure, I'll give her a commendation. She got the manipulative Mog foil. And let's leave. Oh, I got a player commendation. Nice. Okay, we beat it. You did it, Koopa. You did it. Good King Muggle Mog the 12th, may his mighty soul rest in peace, is no more. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not stopped the Mogul's Guard when you did. Thank you, Crimson. Perhaps now they'll come to the senses and stop playing at fairy tales. Rest assured that the chieftain will have choice words for them too. You should go and tell Puni Pak that the king is no more, Kupo. She's with Rhea O at Camp Tranquil and can relay the news to the chieftain. Will do. All I ever do is just nod. Alright, so we did that. Now where do we gotta go? You selected Regicide. We gotta go back to Thanalin over here. Camp Tranquil. We'll teleport on over. Sabisachi said, shared something in my Discord. Alright, let me take a look. Where is it? General? You're double watching it, Sabisachi? No wonder we've got so many viewers. It's all just Sabyasachi. That's hilarious. Woo! Alright, let's see what this person has to say. Puknipak. Do I dare believe my ears? Good King Moggle Mog the 12th, may his magnificent virtue serve as an example to us all, has fallen? All Mugakai owes you a debt, Kupo. Ah, and I sense Rhea O wishes to congratulate you as well. I shall let you two speak without fear of interruption. On the properties of primals, Rhea Osena wishes to congratulate you on your victory over Good King Moggle Mog the 12th. Your bravery and service to the Twelveswood and her Moogle shall not be forgotten, Crimson. My sister will doubtless wish to hear the tale of this great victory from the mouth of the man responsible. Pray return to the Lotus Stand and treat her to a full account of the day's events while the details are yet fresh in your mind. Will do, will do. Alright, now let's go back to New Gridania. Thanks, Sabyasachi. You definitely don't have to do that, but that's cool. I appreciate that. What are the names of the accounts? Ricky has like so many alts, but I usually know when it's Ricky. The Elder Seed Seer is expecting you, sir. May I show you in? Yes. Our Bard is level 58. Pretty solid, actually. That's a pretty solid level. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Crimson, you will return to us unharmed and victorious. Thus have I reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurred in Thornmarch. Blah, blah, blah. We killed a giant Moogle king. Then it is as we feared. The king really is a primal. But he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Moogles don't worship him, for one thing. He's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've ever heard of. Then mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that through a combination of the power contained in crystals and the force of their collective faith, the Moogles called forth a being that by right should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse. The ether which comprised him instead being scattered to the four winds. According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same. Which means... Ascians, this whole business reeks of their handiwork. Kapupo! They said it was a masked man who had taught them how years ago, but Gridania has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question. Confound it all, how many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts? Too many, I fear. So long as there are paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames, ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation. A somber thought, but a salutary one. My heartfelt thanks, Crimson. Already, the information you provided has proven invaluable. The Grand Serpent, Marshall, and I have much to discuss. Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping we might finish discussing that other matter. The matter of which you speak has even now been settled. The Scions shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Revenant's Toll. We knew we could count on you, my lady! While Ida and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangement with the Elder Seed Seer, mayhap you could return to the Waking Sands and apprise the antecedent of all that has transpired. Yes. Hey, Chase, how's it going? It's been a minute, but I'm doing well. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome. Ricky, I knew that Jeremiah Finkton was you, of course. It's usually pretty obvious when it's you, Ricky. In like a funny way, you know? Okay, so now we have to go back all the way over here. I'm spending so much money just on teleporting. My hard-earned gil. Whoa, I forgot I can fly. I forgot about that. I can fly now. Woo! That's awesome. I forgot that I have that ability. You just double jump and you can fly. Oh, sorry to hear that, Chase, but glad to hear that. I mean, glad to hear you're doing all right. But sorry about the rejection. I'm assuming that was like asking somebody out or something like that. Hey, way to go just asking, you know? Put yourself out there. It's not easy to do. Gotta respect what they say, you know? But you put yourself out there and you ask, that's good. It's good to see you hale and healthy, Crimson. I received word from Ida and Papalimo that you had felled Good King Moogle Mog the 12th, but I'd hoped to hear your version of the tale. So it was as they said, summoned with the same methods used by the Beast tribes and taught by the Asians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the Elder Seedseer of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. My thanks, Crimson. Shadows Uncast, Maelstrom. Oh wait, I keep reading that. The Gifted. The time has come at last to leave Vesper Bay, and Minfilia would apprise you of the final details of the move. Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are at long last ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. So as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Revenant's Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it's still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion, the need for caution overrides all of the concerns. To move north as one ponderous caravan would only serve to invite attack. It seemed only right that I should be the last to leave, and would have you remain with me until the end, Crimson. Upon my departure, the Waking Sands will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given into the care of Orianger. I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have been borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our Order's history. Mayhap it is best that we do not forsake them entirely. Orianger shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long. Of course, he will not be alone. Alice shall continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require assistance, I have their assurances that they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking of Orianger, would you inquire of him if any tasks remain undone? I cannot escape the feeling that I have forgotten something important. Of course he did. So many small tasks that we always have to do. We're just blowing through this patch, though. I think Orianger is over here. Thou art ever welcome, Crimson, but I require no assistance. Pray take thy leave unburdened by concern for my well-being. Verily, thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Mayhap thou thinkest this chapter of our tale concluded, that these halls should rightly be consigned to the annals of history? In man's eagerness to seize the future, how readily he doth set down the past. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden into the great unknown, only to find there the banner of his ancestor faded by the eons, and still man glorieth in his discoveries. 'Tis through his pride that wisdom doth ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in shadow remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found. Be not offended, Crimson. Thy conduct hath been beyond reproach. Despite thy surpassing strength and all thy many victories, thou hast never been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the failings of thy forebears. Mayhap it is the echo which hath opened thine eyes to the lessons of history. Whether the same could be said of... Said of who? Ah! Minfilia. Whence came that cry? The solar, 12 forfend, the antecedent! Okay. Don't stand there and nod at each other. You gotta get in there, man. Oh my gosh. If she's dead, I'm gonna be so mad. Crimson, you must. Another little flashback vision thing, huh? Tell me, Louisoix, would you have done the same? Louisoix Levelure was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing. Who said that? Oh my gosh, this dude's here? An Ascian here? How? Guess he walked through the door. How readily you see. You are indeed gifted, antecedent. But you are not like the others. Your robes. Gifted, but ignorant. Yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are the robes of an emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you. He who... You speak of La Habrea? La Habrea is a warrior. He fought, he fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. Then he is still... Come, I only confirm that which you already knew. There's no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion. What are... We're ready when you are, my lady, if there's nothing else. So apparently no one else can see this creepy dude in the corner. Is something the matter? I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels strange to leave, but I'm sure we'll get used to the Revenant's toll. Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready. He's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, don't leave. It's only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are indistinct. I do not understand. Shadowless, fleshless, formless. What truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus did she perceive not. So it is with all but a chosen few. Even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded. You know nothing about me. Nothing! The gifts grants you clarity. It grants you focus. With it, you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation. La Habrea did not think so highly of the Echo. La Habrea is wrong about a great many things. The Echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master. And if we did, there would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be of one mind. I leave as I came in peace, antecedent. May we meet again as friends. Wait, stay where you are. Ah! Mayhap I was indelicate. 'Tis a mercy she shields our children from his grace with such resolve. Was it also by her hand that you survived the ardor, I wonder? Why did he do that? I don't know. And that's why she screamed. Okay. I take it there's no need to explain? Yeah, thank God for flashbacks. Welcome back, Quora. How's it going? You said a whole 40 minutes? Has it been that long already? I guess so. Save your concern. He did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill. I heard a cry. What happened? Are you all right? You guys are so late. You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I could fetch you a flask of my special tonic. Please do that, because it's so tasty. Orianger, send word to the students of Baldesion. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tomes in particular. If there's any reference to an Ascian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it. An Ascian, my lady? Was that what gave you cause to cry out? Indeed. I did but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands. Yet Asians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen? I know not and care not. Find him, Crimson. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay if you have to. Pray attend me, Tataru. So is he a person or a spirit or both? I'm a little confused about that. Not really sure. The Gifted. Search for the white-robed Asian. Okay, so we're gonna go look for him. Not sure how we're gonna find him. Out in Vesper Bay we shall look. So this is all interesting, but like I mentioned, wow, look at this thing. It's like a giant, awesome crow thing or something. Eagle, maybe? Here's the Asian right here. Didn't get very far. I am told that you are the warrior of light, but I would know for myself. I shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid if you do. You may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak anon. Guess we're gonna have to follow him. But what I was saying is, I think the story is very interesting right now, but I'm told that the story gets really good later. So that's part of why I want to continue through this game, because I'm told that the story just gets really good. So I want to get to the better and better story. I feel like I am slow. It's because I'm getting frozen. Stupid imps. At least they're weak. I can kill them pretty quickly. All right. Good. Let's continue. I don't think these things will attack me because they're so low level. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. Gruesome gargoyle. Still relatively weak. I think it helps that we're like up at level 58 right now, so even a level 50 gargoyle is like pretty low. Cora asks, what do you enjoy most out of FF14, Final Fantasy XIV specifically? It's a good question. Let me do this battle and I will answer. Oh, now there's two. A gnarled gargoyle. Yeah, they're really not doing any damage to me. Okay, so Cora was asking, what do I specifically enjoy about Final Fantasy XIV? And it's kind of a combination of things. So What I would say is, what do I like about Final Fantasy XIV? I really like, I like the world and the story of Final Fantasy XIV, and I already like it, and I hear it gets even better. So I feel motivated to continue through the story and see what kind of like unfolds, like continuing to unfold, get farther out into the world, get farther out into the story. So I like the story, but I also like the grind. I love the grind. Like, look at this. These are all of the different types of like, in this it's called classes, but basically different battle classes that you can be. And you can grind out each of these. They all have their own stories, their special abilities, whatever. There's also all of these jobs that you can do to craft things, to gather things, to make items. There's a whole economy within the game to like sell and buy stuff. And so I love the grind of leveling these different jobs and classes, getting good at some of them. I love the economy that's built in of like the MMO RPG, that you can sell and buy stuff from other people. So those are the two big things, kind of like the story and the world, and then the grind and the economy of the game. I love both of those. And then Final Fantasy XIV in particular is a lot better than Final Fantasy XI, because they learned from Final Fantasy XI, the last Final Fantasy MMO, and they made it so that you can grind this whole game kind of as a solo. And they made it so that you can solo queue into parties. It's very easy to kind of play this game solo, but still be playing it with random people at the same time. So it's very streamlined in that way. And yeah, it's just kind of addictive. I like it a lot. It's a game that has a lot of depth. And I'm just kind of hooked on the grind and the progression. Hopefully some of that made sense. But again, you know, I know like not everyone likes MMORPGs. Not everyone likes Final Fantasy. So it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's a game that I really enjoy. And I want it to be a part of the rotation until we beat it. All right, here's Ascian Thaumaturge. Let's beat this guy real quick. Another one we gotta beat. All right, and then this conjurer right here, gotta kill him too. Oh, another conjurer. All right. White-robed Ascian, let's talk to him. See what he has to say for himself. Remarkable, truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save he who bested La Habrea could endure such an examination. Have the laws of man grown so twisted in my absence that it's now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? You bore witness to my audience with the antecedent, did you not? Then you know I acted only in self-defense. I realize the same cannot be said of La Habrea. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, for through them we discovered you, one so strong in the gift that he could cast us out. Your mother favors you still, that much is plain. But surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes and her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all shall soon change. As it was, so it shall be again, as it should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Elidibus, emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God, and we shall meet again. There's Gilgamesh Odin's Bane. All right, so report to Minfilia at the Waking Sands. We basically just have to run back. We can fly! Cora said, yeah, I personally haven't played an RPG since I was like 7 and online website 1. Didn't understand it. For all I know, it could have been FF14. Because all I remember is making 50 users. But yeah, but FF14 is a monthly subscription service. Similar to like World of Warcraft. It's kind of in the same realm as that. I don't know, like the newest big MMORPG to come out was New World, which was actually produced by Amazon. I don't know if there's a monthly subscription on New World, though. I know you have to pay, like, I think it's $60 or something for the game, maybe $40. I don't know if it's a monthly subscription on that one. Thank the gods you've returned, Crimson. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take it our visitor proved elusive? Beg pardon, he was waiting for you? What did you do? What did he say? As it was, so it shall be again. Of what does he speak? And of what exactly? The words of this Elidibus pretend much, but reveal nothing, save perhaps a measure of disdain for Alhabria. I'd hope for answers, but it seems I shall have to be content with a wealth of additional questions. Build on the stone. That's like a parable from the Bible. Will you build your house on the stone or on the rock, right? Minfilia has a final favor to ask of you. Let us set aside the matter of this Ascian until after we have completed our move to the Rising Stones. There is but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned before that my father was a member of the Alamegan Resistance. The truth, however, is more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained the deception for nigh on half a decade, furnishing the Resistance with vital Imperial secrets while feeding his paymaster subtly conceived misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I have closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he and his agents could steal on what they believe to be the single greatest threat to Eorzea, the Primals. Its wisdom has guided me through the years, though there is much within I still do not understand. It's my hope that Orianger will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care. It's all I have left of my father. Give Warburton's journal to Orianger. But yeah, I really like RPGs a lot. I don't love paying monthly for a game. So I don't love subscription services, but at the same time, like, in some ways it's no different than paying for battle passes and other stuff like that. So the only difference, though, is that you do have to, like, pay for the base game and the expansions and all that, and then pay a monthly fee on top. I thought thee departed. To what end dost thou linger? The legacy of Minfilia's father, who perished in the parade incident of 1562 when Agabu broke free of his magical fetters and ran amok through the streets of Ul'dah, contains a wealth of solo Imperial research on the primals as well as other information which is yet to be deciphered. The father's final bequest, the daughter's lifelong labor. It's no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Well can I imagine the antecedent's pain. Upon mine honor, I swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain. On to Amora, Ricky. Good luck. Crimson, this is Minfilia. Forgive me, but I could wait no longer. I've departed for the Rising Stones. If you have yet to... Once you've given the journal to Orianger, I bid you come to the Seventh Heaven, Revenant's Toll. Seventh Heaven is the name of the bar of Tifa in Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VII Remake, if any of you remember playing that game. Tataru will be there to show you inside our new headquarters. Assuming you have already attuned to it, you may wish to make use of your new Aetheryte in Revenant's Toll. After all, it's right on our doorstep. Thank goodness. The Aetheryte is what you use to teleport. It's going to be a lot easier to get there now in the future, so thank goodness. Speak with Tataru in Revenant's Toll. Alright, so we're just going to go straight to Revenant's Toll now. Yeah, I mean, it totally makes sense. They've got to keep up servers for a ton of people. It's up 24/7, you know. So you have to basically pay a monthly fee for the service. So it makes sense. It's just, it's not my preferred way to play games, but it's not a bad price, especially if you're playing the game a decent amount. It's a good deal. So I'm fine to pay it right now. Oh, Crimson, you're here. Good, good. We were all wondering when you'd show up. What the? As I was just telling your restive receptionist here, I'm pleased to inform you that all the documents have been prepared and all signatures signed. The Rising Stones is officially yours. Splendid! From this day forward, I will spare no effort in seeing that it is as welcoming and comfortable a home for us as the Waking Sands ever was. That said, this is all somewhat intimidating, is it not? So many unfamiliar places and unfamiliar faces. Take that odd-looking fellow over there, for example. He's been eyeing us most suspiciously ever since we arrived. I cannot help but wonder if we're truly safe here. Who is this guy? Another masked dude. Ah, that man. I can't say I've spoken to him myself, but rumor has it he's come to hunt for ancient treasures in the Crystal Tower. You've seen the structure I speak of, no? It'd be hard to miss it. That massive pillar of shining crystal that looms high over the land just to the southeast of here? Ah, yes, that one. If the tales are to be believed, it's a remnant of some ancient civilization. The details remain a mystery, and that's no doubt why it's drawn adventurers and scholars from all over looking to unearth its secrets. The man over there is no exception. If my instincts are true, he knows more than most. If you're curious about the tower yourself, you could do worse than to talk to him and see what he knows. Why, if I weren't otherwise occupied with my duties here, I'd have half a mind to join you. I mean, just look at it. I can scarce begin to imagine what wonders lie inside. Thanks for the tip. Why, that's wonderful to hear. Rest assured that this receptionist will work just as hard to see that our efforts do not skip a beat despite the relocation. And with that, Crimson, I do believe it's time you officially announce your presence to everyone inside. The antecedent and the others will surely be overjoyed to see you. It's coming up on midnight for me here, Quora. The Crystal Tower quest series is now available from the Outlandish Man. In order to progress in the main scenario, you must first complete certain quests in the Crystal Tower series. While you are granted a respite from your duties as a Scion, use your time to probe the depths of the Crystal Tower and see what ancient secrets may be gleaned. That's probably the next patch, I would assume. Build on the stone. All right, so we gotta go in here. But yeah, I think there's gonna be some server maintenance on this server in about an hour, getting ready for the new, getting ready for Endwalker, the new expansion that's coming out on Monday, I believe. Okay, so this is our new base, and it looks awesome. Oh, look, and Thalmine is here. That's cool. Everybody's here. Awesome place. Looks very similar to the last place, but a little bit nicer, I would say, overall. Upgrade, definitely. Everyone's here. We're all happy, I hope. Well, it certainly is spacious. A little bit spread out, huh? Today marks a new beginning for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. For today, we declare our independence. We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people proudly and openly. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties of the Eorzea alliance. On the contrary, the antecedent and I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions. Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea. For Eorzea! A moment of your time, Crimson. I would speak of Elidibus. Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which bringeth me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Odesian have been met with silence. No one will respond? How odd. Allow me to try. Hello? Anybody? Is anybody gonna answer the phone? No response. Surely would they not ignore us? They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst. No, I will not believe it. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their wards are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would most certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift and knowledge both... Oh, no. Contact their agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Aldesian, they may know of it. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Elidibus. It is possible that others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however, they are unlike to yield it unconditionally. Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Ascian, perhaps? I'm crimson-clad! Or Ochre? Or Poos? And which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time, I thought we'd gained the upper hand. When you shattered the Crystal of Darkness and cast out La Habria, I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Ascian menace. But I was wrong. He endures and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Elidibus spoke true. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world their unholy machinations. Dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand, Crimson. I discern them all around, and disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Doubtless the Paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. Ah, my stalwart hero, your face is a picture of resolve. I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you will be informed. Good. Kryl, where are you? Who is Kryl? Everything's always so mysterious. Your intercession was not foretold. You object? This guy's name is Nebrialus. We question. Our plans are in motion. Your intentions unclear. They survived the Seventh Ardor and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? No. It does not. Serve as you will, so too shall I. We labor not at cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes, and at long last they see. What will we see? That's the question. All right, Cora, sounds good. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, I guess the server didn't die yet, so I guess maybe they're on daylight savings time too. But thanks so much for hanging out, Cora, and have a good rest of your week, and perhaps I'll see you on Friday for the Chapter 2 finale Fortnite stream. Bye, Cora. Still Waters. Minfilia has a new assignment for you. truly there's no rest for the weary. Scarce had I begun to make myself at home when I received a request for assistance from Magina and Sons Mineral Concern. It would appear their storehouse in Horizon has been the target of a series of covert robberies. Minor as they seemed in isolation, occasional discrepancies in the manifest were long dismissed as clerical errors. It was only during the Concern's annual audit that a pattern became apparent. Significant quantities of crystals, and only crystals, were missing. I can hardly tell what you may imply. The brass blades charged with investigating the thefts believe that someone within the concern is selling the crystals for profit. Alas, they have as yet been unable to identify a likely suspect, and the concern's proprietors have grown frustrated by their lack of progress. Needless to say, I would not have agreed to intervene had the stolen goods been of merely monetary value. If there's even a possibility that the thief acts not out of self-interest but in service to a primal, we can ill afford to wait for the blades to realize their mistake. Pray depart for Horizon at your earliest convenience. Rendezvous with Y'shtola when you arrive. She and Thancred have already begun a preliminary investigation. I have every confidence that the three of you will get to the bottom of these thefts. I only hope our fears prove unfounded when you do. More potential primals. Okay. I am curious. When does this patch end and the next one starts? Not that it really matters that much. But let's just see. Okay, so that was... We finished A Realm Awoken. And then Still Waters starts Through the Maelstrom. The next patch. And it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically 6 patches, essentially. So we finished the first patch between A Realm Reborn and then the next expansion, which is Heavensward. All right, Crimson Knights. Well, as Cora mentioned, the servers are going to be taken down sometime in the next hour, and we just finished up the first patch, 2.1. So I think this is a good stopping point. I'm going to get to bed. I am hoping to, tomorrow, go to the gym, and then actually work on, hopefully, a couple quick G Fuel videos that I'll get out. So keep an eye out for that. The next stream is going to be on Friday night. We're going to be playing a Crimson Friday of Fortnite for anybody who wants to join and kind of enjoying, celebrating, grinding out the end of Chapter 2 of Fortnite before the live Chapter 2 finale event on Saturday. So have a good Thursday and Friday, and I'll look forward to seeing you for Fortnite Friday. Thanks for joining, everybody, and have a great night. Bye.